Hmm. I've got all these eggs and they're about to go bad. Hmm. Maybe I can use them in a recipe? Oh, I know. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. For this month's theme, since August still remains the most popular birth month, we'll be doing another round of August Appetizers, where we'll be making 4 more different types of appetizers for you to make for any statistically likely party that you will be having this month. For this last episode, we will be making some deviled eggs. For this recipe, you will need 6 large eggs, a quarter cup of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon or so of Dijon mustard, 1 to 2 baby pickles, and 1 teaspoon or so of the juice, some garlic powder, some salt and pepper, and some paprika and chives for garnish. This should be good enough for 6 to 12 people, so adjust as needed. First, we'll prepare the hard-boiled eggs. So, place your eggs in a large saucepan and cover them with some water, at least 1 inch or so above the eggs. Next, bring the water to a boil over high heat. Then, once the water is rapidly boiling, give your eggs a stir, cover the pot, and remove it from the heat. And then let those sit for 10 to 12 minutes. While we wait for the eggs to cook, we'll prepare an ice bath. So in a large bowl, add in some ice and water, but make sure to leave room for the eggs. And since we still have time to wait, we'll prepare the rest of our ingredients. So for your baby pickle, dice this up really finely, and then for your chives, chop these up finely as well. Once your eggs are ready, remove them from the hot water and transfer them immediately to the ice bath. This will help keep the eggs from overcooking, which is what causes the yolks to become sulfury and visually unappealing. Give them a stir to speed up the cooking process, and once your eggs are cool enough to grab with your bare hands, we'll begin peeling the eggs. To quickly and easily peel the eggs, I like to crack it on both the top and the bottom to find the air pocket, and then use that opening to peel off the rest of the shell in one piece. I find that doing it this way, I can get the eggs to come out as clean and unbroken as possible. But if you have your own tips for cracking hard-boiled eggs, let me know. For your first egg, check to see if your eggs are cooked to your desired doneness, and then you can crack the rest of your eggs open. One other tip that I would give for easier cracking is that using older eggs is actually preferred, since the egg white won't stick as much to the shell and will be easier to peel without damaging the white exterior. But if you are having trouble maintaining the whole egg, just try to minimize the amount of egg white loss so that you can still fill it with the yolk filling later. But regardless of how you manage to do it, once your eggs are fully deshelled, cut each in half lengthwise. Separate the yolk and the egg whites and place the yolks into a bowl and set the egg whites aside for later. Next, to your egg yolk bowl, add in the Greek yogurt, minced pickles, some pickle juice, Dijon mustard, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then mash everything together with a fork. Give the mixture a taste and season with additional garlic powder, salt, and/or pepper if needed. Once your filling is ready, spoon the yolk mixture into the center of each halved egg white. Or if you wish to make it prettier, you can add the yolk mixture to a piping bag or just a normal zip-top bag with the corner cut off to create a piping bag, and then pipe the filling into the eggs. For any extra filling, you can use it to make a tasty egg salad sandwich. Then, when your eggs are ready, garnish with a sprinkle of the paprika and your chopped up chives, and with that, your deviled eggs are ready to eat. When I was trying to think of appetizers that weren't fried for this month's set, one of the first ones that I thought of was deviled eggs. First time I had tried deviled eggs, I didn't really like them, but thankfully I tried making them again using my own recipe, and I realized I just hate Miracle Whip. Typically, you're supposed to use mayo for this recipe, but to make this dish slightly healthier, I decided to substitute it with Greek yogurt once again. I wasn't originally planning on having so many of the recipes this month use Greek yogurt, but it's just such a good source of protein and a useful substitute for other ingredients like mayo and sour cream that are typically higher in fat and calories and lower in protein. But of course, you are welcome to use the more traditional ingredients if desired. Though if you were going to use mayo, I highly recommend using Kewpie mayo since it adds a nice extra egginess to the yolk mixture. And don't use Miracle Whip, please. Unless you like it, I guess. Apparently, deviled eggs originate all the way from ancient Rome, where even back then, they would serve boiled eggs seasoned with spicy sauces as a starter meal during gatherings and feasts. This was so common that apparently they had an ancient saying of ab ovo usque ad mala, from eggs to apples, meaning from the beginning of a meal, the appetizer, to the end. Though it seems the more modern form of deviled eggs comes from 13th century Spain, where they first removed the yolks and then stuffed them back into the halved eggs, mixed with other ingredients. The deviled part of the dish, referring to a highly seasoned fried or boiled dish, or spicy and zesty food, seemingly originated around the 18th or 19th century, where mustard, pepper, and other spices were more commonly used in recipes for this dish. Speaking of ingredients, you of course are welcome to add any additional toppings to the deviled eggs, such as bacon, other spices, hot sauce, cheese, and most other savory or salty things. But regardless of your toppings, this appetizer will be so delicious that you'll want to eat another one, and then another one, and then you'll realize you've eaten a half dozen eggs worth of them. So, because of this, I recommend making more than you think you'll need, since it's quite easy to eat more than you realize. And because they don't require any heating up, they are the perfect appetizer to make the night before pulling them out of the fridge when you're ready to serve them. And if you have a lot of eggs that are about to go bad, this is the perfect appetizer to make if you want to use up and eat a whole bunch of eggs. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if there's anything you want me to make next. Like the video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel.
Bok, 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 bok. Bok, bok.